this bag. Hey, how's it going? Hey. Got my Bible. What is up? What is up? What is up? The Coachmers, yes. The good old Coachmers. Back in Mandy. Enjoying a coffee. Ooh, that sounds good. Hey, perfect time and just got home early. You got home early. Are you skipping work? Chanel, thank you. Good afternoon. I'm working. How's your day? It was good. It was good. I'm staying at an Airbnb now, so I moved out. Got my therapy online today. Virtual call later. But I'm back on the water. I'll show you guys right now. Back on the water. Yeah, same place. Thanks, guys. Rian, thank you for the confetti. Why'd you move out? I just see my own space, you know? Getting older, trying to follow my heart moving forward. Definitely not gonna be easy, but it's been better than following worry. I was following worry, and not gonna say who, because I'm a respectful person, but I get called a liar, I get called a scammer, I get called a mean person, I get called this, all of these words, and that is just not me. You know, that is just not me. For sure, we all make mistakes, but I think a good person is someone that tries to fix their mistakes and tries to make things right. Not someone that cuts people down for moving forward. So yeah, just kind of doing my own thing, you know? So yeah, I got my own place, doing my own thing. Thank you, Rian, I appreciate it. Tappers, thank you. Yeah, I'll be staying by myself for sure. Staying by myself. I got everything I need here. Got my Bible, most importantly. Sorry about that. No, it's okay, I understand, right? Forgiveness isn't granted. You know, forgiveness isn't granted from everyone, it's granted from God, and that's most importantly. So I think what this trip's doing to me is to stop following my worries. My worries have got me everything but in trouble and hurt my own self. And you know, you guys seen, I make mistakes on live, but I try to fix it, and I try to fix it to the point that I'll go overboard, and I still get disrespected in a lot of ways. So just moving forward and focusing on me. And I just want to say I love you guys. So I thank the people that believe in me every day and show up for me. I love you guys. So thank you. So yeah, I'm here, and I'll probably always be by myself moving forward. So this is definitely a new journey for me. Definitely not the easiest journey, right? Like, I'm gonna be feeding for myself now, and it won't be the easiest journey, but I'm gonna do the best I can do, you know? And I still got people that I care about me. You know, I got my family that can help me whenever I'm in need, but mostly just going on my own, you know? Yeah, it's a big step. Thank you guys. Yeah, you guys are also a click away, true. So I really appreciate that as well, you know? Really much appreciative of that. But yeah, you know, I think the motto moving forward to kind of move in I realized like you got to move in a linear line. You got to move forward. You can't move backwards. You can't move sideways, because all of that is the devil. So you're either moving forward towards God, or you're moving backwards towards the devil, right? So with all that thinking, moving forward is just how do you move forward? And I think the best thing to do for moving forward, in my opinion, is to focus on the good and focus on what you can control, the good, you know. There's always going to be people out there bashing you, trying to bring you down, calling you names. That will always happen. Like, that will not be there. So it's up to you to focus on that or not. And sorry, I just got a message. Yeah, it's up to you to focus on that at the end of the day. So yeah, it is a part of life, unfortunately. The things I've seen lately, like growing up, is just absolutely unreal. You know, most of my life I focused on the positive and the good. I was like a man of God, you know, growing up. Always been, always will be. And I'm not saying I'm not perfect, but you know what a man of God is? Someone that forgives the murderer. Someone that forgives the bank robber. Someone that forgives everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. In my opinion, it's forgiveness. And you know what I am? I'm full of forgiveness. That doesn't make me a bad person. That makes me a forgiving person. It doesn't matter who you are or what you've done. I will still sit beside you and love you for you. You know what I mean? If I make a mistake or I feel out of character or I've done something, then I make it right as best as I can, you know? Or I regret it and I move forward. I don't hide. It's being a bigger person, you know? But I did realize that that's not the world we live in, and it's gonna get hard. It's always hard. Like, I don't know how you guys deal with it, to be honest, like, because you guys are in a different situation. Like, you guys gotta be more in the real world every day. So to be honest, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys got through it, because I can't believe how many devils we got walking around this earth. Like, I'll tell you, and the more you talk about your truth, the more it will come at you, because they're itching. Devils itch. They worry. They want more. Right? And, you know, sometimes it's like you get attacked by the devil and it takes over your soul. That happens as well. But I want you to realize one thing. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. If you decide to forgive, you are forgiven by the Lord, not by your next door neighbor, because your neighbor is in the same boat as you, going through life, right? So the only person that can forgive you is the Lord, right? Are you feeling relief? I feel relief. It's the start of my journey. So it's almost like at the beginning of a Monopoly board, let's say. I don't know if that's the right word to use for it, because it's not really about Monopoly for me anymore. I realize that you don't want to be worldly. You want to be godly. But just basically what I'm saying is just start at the beginning and moving forward, you know. And I don't want to preach too much, but it's kind of like my natural ability is I'm a bit of a preacher, in a way, you know. I don't like the word preacher. I like the word like speaker, you know. someone that can speak through existence, you know. Yeah, so just I think it's just being at the beginning of the journey and moving forward is kind of where I'm at the moment. So the relief, for sure. I think the relief is the start of my new life. No matter what happens moving forward, this is the start of my new life. And you know, I'll die for God. You know, at the end of the day, my decisions are through God and not through worry moving forward, because, you know, I tried to accept the devil so many times, guys. You don't even know how many times I try to accept the devil. I try to bring the devil. My biggest motto, I'm not even gonna lie, when I go to bed at night, is bring the devil out of hell. And I was trying to do that for so long. Bring the devil out, bring the worry out, bring this, fight this, do this, stick up for this, all this, right? At the end of the day, there's nothing to do with that. You know, he made the choice to, so you know what's good and bad moving forward, and you gotta focus on the good. May I ask why? I think, like, I grew up with a lot of people that were kind of just not the best people, and I think I was trying to help those people out. And I don't blame people, because people go through things. So I don't blame people, I blame the devil. At the end of the day, I don't blame people, I blame the devil. I mean, yeah, because people go through things that happen through spiritual warfare. At the end of the day, it's all spiritual warfare, I believe. So I like to not blame people, because I've understood where people come from. Like, I've been a guy that wanted to do the worst things ever because I thought that's real, or this is what I have to do to be real, or whatever it is. And you know, it made me mean, it made me gross, it made me horrible at the end of the day. You know, thank God I haven't done something super, super, super bad, you know, but it doesn't matter what you're doing. It matters spiritually. It matters what you're doing, for sure. But I'm saying, what makes you, in the spiritual world, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're going through, it's what's real. It's what's real. So, you know, you gotta fight that, and it's tough, right? You know, and it's not easy, but you can feel the vibrations is the biggest thing about it. So you feel the low vibrations and the high vibrations, and the best thing you can try to follow is the high vibrations, you know. And there's always going to be people trying to come at you, do things, whatever, but what you're trying to work on is not to go down to that level. You're not even trying to raise it. You're not even trying to raise them. That's God's job, and only God's job. So what I'm trying to say is, even if you do something bad, it's not your job to do something right about it. It's not your job to fix somebody. It's not. You're not God. You cannot take God's work. If you did something wrong, it's not you to fix it. It is only God. So let it go and let God. That is what makes you a good person, because that's what speaks actions louder than words. At the end of the day, I tried to word this, say sorry this, pay this, do this. You know what it got me? A finger in the face. At the end of the day, it just got me a finger in the face, and I've been called a liar, a scammer. I've been called every word in the book. And you don't know what I was going through when I was worrying. Like, I was hurting. But at the end of the day, I agree. I guess that does make me a liar, for not letting go and letting God, because I ain't trusting the one and only, and that's the Lord. Right? But I give myself peace. I give myself grace. I give myself grace. And I give them grace. You know, I pray for everybody. I pray for their situation. But what's the biggest sin? Blasphemy. That's what I hear. Blasphemy is the biggest sin. So for that to be a thing is something you don't want. For you to be with God. But one sec, I got a message from my Airbnb. I just want to make sure everything's okay. Airbnb, I just want to make I follow God. You know, so if you don't want to be here, I'm sorry. But I think moving forward, this will be my journey, more like. So if I can have help with that from people, I would appreciate that as well. You know, because I don't know everything about that. You know, I don't know everything about God, you know. I know, but at the same time I don't. I think a lot I'm trying to excuse. You know, I think a lot of it I'm trying to excuse, you know. And I think, yeah, the 10 Commandments, but I think a lot of it I'm trying to excuse, you know. And I'm that's what's eating me up a lot of the time, you know. You know, I think lust controls my life in a huge way. In a huge way, I think lust controls my life. I think it's stolen love from me in a lot of ways. And you know, I think I think there's values, right? So I think, you know, there's values at the end of the day. So I think if you're choosing one thing more than the other, that's going to steal you from what you really value, you know. So if you're too much into one thing, then you're not realizing what really matters, you know. Wow, I read the Bible 3 times. That's crazy. This Bible is so nice that I got my own thing. I'm gonna be sitting outside. I'm gonna be reading the Bible. The most crazy things have happened to me. I already feel the Spirit giving me goosebumps right now. The most crazy things have happened to me being here. I don't expect anything, by the way. All I expect is to get closer to God. But I can't believe the things, like the birds flying at the right time, like just everything coming together. I remember my brother took me outside and he said, "This is God, bro. Like, you did all of this and you gave me the chance to be here where we are." Yeah, nature helps because everything else that we're doing is stealing us from God at the end of the day. If you really think about it, everything else that is out on the outside, like the pollution in the air, the buildings all over the place, people working for what, you know, realistically, you know, it's kind of just, it's draining, it's making it more dark, more evil. Is Alex with you? No. It's just me this time. My brother went up to Minnesota to see his buddies. I hope he's okay up there, and it is only me at this time, guys. I have ran, I have got scared, I have went to everyone to say sorries, to do this. I got mad for people not accepting my stories and saying whatever, like I'm trying my best, like I've done things, I drank, I used people, just not even thinking that they're using me too, or whatever, this, blah, blah, blah. Everything comes down to an excuse at the end of the day, and it's just me at the end of the water here, with God at the end of the day. Because it's just too much for a single man to handle. So, are you done drinking? To be honest, yeah, I would love a nice glass of whiskey right now so I can sit outside, but I think, to be honest, I think drinking's bad, to be honest with you. I really do. I know it's addicting and stuff, but I've seen some things that it's not good, you know. yeah, man, I feel super good. My sleeps are crazy though. Like, I didn't smoke last night. I woke up this morning and oh my God, I forgot where I was. I'm so used to being baked and being in La La Land that I was like, but I've been going back to the time what happened to me lately. You know, something really bad happened to me like 6 months ago. I don't want to talk about it, but my doctor said I'd be facing the consequences moving forward, you know, because she said like it's gonna get worse. She said it's not gonna be it's gonna get worse, and you know, I think that scares me. But I think when I woke up this morning, I definitely felt what I felt in that moment. Very unaware, didn't know where I was, very scared. But you know, it's funny, it leads me back to God, because in that moment I saw two people on the wall. One was Jesus Christ / God, and one was the devil. There was two people sitting on that wall, Jesus and the devil. There was 10-foot angels across the street before it even happened. And I said, F you, God. That's what I said. I said, F you, you don't know anything. I'm not gonna believe in you. Who are you? You're just a part in my brain that is delusional. That's what I was saying in that moment. And as soon as that happened, it led me right where I needed to be, where I deserved to be in that moment. And I got carried out of that moment. I got a second chance, and it all comes together at the end of the day. It's pretty crazy. Led me right here with this, and going through after what waking up feeling like I did today, led me right where I am here today, with God on the end of the water. So it's insane how everything leads up. You know, I think Dr. K is an advocate for that. She came on the podcast, talked about so much spiritual stuff, and she's been through harder stuff than, you know, most of us have been through. I don't want to say all of us because I don't know, but you know, it all adds up, you know. And no, I won't stop therapy, of course not. You know, you don't got to tell me that. I'm doing what's right for me, for sure. You don't have to worry about me, because worry is the devil, you know. So I don't need that worry. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that worry. Sandra, thank you. Yes, thank you. No, worrying gets you nowhere but to the bottle, or to this, or to this, or to this. You know? Trusting is hard. Yeah, trusting is hard, but only if you're weak. Trusting is hard, but only if you're weak. And how do you be weak? You follow what the devil wants you to do, and that's worry. The devil wants you to worry. The devil wants you to do that stuff. So trusting was never hard for me growing up. Never hard for me growing up. When I was growing up, I trusted God more than anyone I've ever known, and people knew that. Even Ivan's an advocate. Yes, we are tested for sure. But I'm one of God's soldiers that's very, very strong, and I've been living through him since the beginning. So the testing is not even the testing when it's so strong. When it's so strong, it's not even a testament as much as it is a faith, you know. It's more of a faith. It's more of a grip. If you want to read the whole Bible in a year, Google it, and you will get a schedule to read daily. I don't need Google. I don't need any of that. I need this right here. I need this right here, and I'll show you what else I need. I need this right here, and I need that right there. Not the car. This right here, and that right there. Whatever you want to do, you want to do, right? I'm not taking you away from your ways. That's the last thing I want to do, because that just gets people mad at the end of the day. You don't want to control other people. That's the last thing I want to do. You know? But this is me, you know? This is my life. This is my beliefs. This is who I am, you know? So if you don't like that, that's okay, but just keep that to yourself, right? Because you can go talk to someone else that doesn't agree with me, you know? Right? But I thank you guys, every single one of you guys, for, you know, believing in me, even if it's only 5%. I thank you guys at the end of the day. You know, I think like it's easy for us to get caught. You know, I think like it's easy for us to get caught up. Obviously, God and me is my everything, but you guys are such amazing people to me that it's unfathomable. And I know there's people that aren't even in here that watch on the outside because they know what I've been going through and they're nervous, but there's people that aren't even in here that are watching on the outside that they feel the same way, and they've been with me just watching me. So even you people on the outside, I thank you so much, you know? So that's cool. Thanks, guys. Just looking at it, it's so fun opening this Bible too, because it smells so good. The leather on it just smells absolutely amazing. Like the leather on it smells so good, man. Like so good. See, I don't know like what the Bible, if anyone knows, because I've seen like there was like is it just a story? Is it just a story? Or is there like, because I've seen like things that says like there's words in it, like there's like sayings, and there's not just story, like there's like advice and stuff. Like is there stuff like that too? Is there like, yeah, that's what I mean, like scripture and stuff, like, or is there both? Like I don't know how to find that stuff though. If you like parables, yeah, parables, I guess, verses. Yeah, it looks like just the story. Sorry, I'm just learning. Damn, it's powerful. Super powerful. Even just reading one line in there is super powerful. Yeah, I've seen The Chosen. It's super good. So much good advice. Sorry if I don't get to you. Just trying to see what's good and whatever. Let's put some music on for a little bit. Some music. I got about 30 minutes until I can go. Have you seen House of David? No, there's a lot I need to watch. You know, the internet just scares me because I don't know what I'm watching, if it's right or wrong and real, and you know, there's so much going on with different opinions on stuff that it just gets like really hard. But if you guys can like send me things, and I don't know, like send me a DM, you know, like, you know, just to kind of find, because I know like The Chosen One, for an example, love The Chosen One, you know, there's a lot of good, right? But yeah, it can be a little overwhelming with all that. But yeah, if you guys can, just send me some good. The 10 Commandments, see, those are the things I never want to follow because of how hard they are, but I'm just joking. You shall have no gods before me. You shall not make any idols to worship. You shall not use the Lord's name in vain. Remember that Sabbath day, and keep it holy. What's Sabbath day? What's Sabbath day? Honor your father and your mother. That's a big one. That's a big one for me because I've been hateful towards my father and my mother for no reason, you know? And that's not right. Sunday. Sunday. Okay. Question. Who made the 10 Commandments? Was it Jesus or God? Because if Jesus is forgiving, then why is he telling us to not do certain things? Okay, God. Okay. Moses. Nice. See, I don't know who Moses is now. Now I gotta search up Moses. Was Moses here before God? Or not God. Was Moses here before... Oh, use ChatGPT, true. Was Moses here before Jesus? And Jesus came to forgive, right? So he came to forgive people, right? So that's what I like about Jesus, because if it wasn't for Jesus, I can't believe there was people that were living and thinking like, damn, I made a mistake, like what do I do? And then Jesus came and said, I forgive you for even hurting me. You know, like even hurting Jesus, he was still forgiving the people that were hurting him. And because he died for our sins, which makes me super emotional, you know, super emotional, you know. Ivan just sent me this. Wow, thanks Ivan. Let's see what he says. Wait. One sec, guys.
Radio station. In the office, on the road, makes you feel good.
Scripture, John 13:7. You may not know now, but later you understand. Just reminds me to keep. Continue. My favorite scripture, John 13:7. You may not know now, but later you understand. Just reminds me to keep. Continue to be patient. Continue to remain diligent, steadfast. Keep going. Keep your eyes on me and keep God at the center, regardless of what the circumstance is.
Damn.
My favorite scripture, John 13:7. You may not know now, but later you understand. Just reminds me to keep. Continue to be patient. Continue to remain diligent, steadfast. Keep going. Keep your eyes on me and keep God at the center.
That's deep. That's deep. Thanks for that, Ivan. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Damn. Hey, what's up, AI?
Hey, William, what's up?
Well, I'm just, back to God right now. It's been a tough day for me, but got an Airbnb and just talking to my fans right now about God and stuff. So we had some questions.
I hear you. Tough days can really test us, but it's awesome you're sharing your faith with your fans. What kind of questions are they asking you?
Well, we're talking about Moses. Can you tell me about Moses?
Sure. Moses is a key figure in the Bible. He's known for leading the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt and receiving the 10 Commandments from God on Mount Sinai. He performed a bunch of miracles, like parting the Red Sea, and is considered a major prophet in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Anything specific you want to know about it?
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Sounds good. I'm here whenever you want to chat.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Oh yeah, Jesus, I want to ask. So, sometimes it's hard to get over, things that you feel guilty about, but apparently Jesus died for our sins, and I just want to learn more about that, if you can tell me.
Absolutely. The idea is that Jesus' death on the cross was a sacrifice for humanity's sins, offering forgiveness and a path to reconciliation with God. It's about grace and love. So no matter what you've done, there's always a chance for redemption. It's a powerful message of hope and healing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Easter this week.
Oh, that's awesome. Got any plans for celebrating?
Yeah, I think I might go to my uncle's, have some lamb and stuff.
That sounds like a great time. Family gatherings and good food are always a win. Do you have a favorite part of Easter celebrations?
My cousin Adam might come down too.
Oh, nice. It'll be great to catch up with him.
Yeah.
Are you two close?
Oh yeah, we're the closest. Me and my cousin Adam are the best.
That's awesome. It's always nice to have someone in the family you're super close with. Makes holidays even better.
Yeah, I'm super excited. He's been doing really good, I think, so I'm excited to see him.
That's great to hear. It'll be fun to catch up and see what he's been up to.
Yeah, there's always something new that comes up, and it's just, you feel guilty about it, or you feel sad about it, you don't know how to fix it, and that's why I'm just trying to follow God and trying to move forward and do better in the future,
I get that. It's a journey, and it sounds like you're on the right path by focusing on moving forward and doing better. It's all about progress, not perfection.
True, I guess it is about progress, but I'm always looking for perfection,
I get that. It's natural to want to aim high. But remember, progress is still a win. Every step forward counts.
Yeah, true. It's just when will we feel good, When will we feel fully fulfilled and stuff?
That's a big question. Feeling fully fulfilled often comes from appreciating the journey and finding peace in each moment. It might not be a single point, but a series of moments where you feel aligned and at peace.
True. And how do you forgive people that you feel have hurt you?
Forgiveness can be tough, but it often starts with empathy. Trying to understand where the other person was coming from can help. It's also about letting go of the anger for your own peace. It's a process, and it's okay to take it step by step.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime you want to talk, I'm here.
What's the meaning of Easter?
Easter celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead, which is a cornerstone of the Christian faith. It symbolizes hope, renewal, and new life. For many, it's a reminder of God's love and the promise of eternal life.
Alrighty. That's it.
Yeah, it's a powerful message.
You know, there's some things though, it's like you want to fix things, but I feel like you gotta let go of things, you know, like, because sometimes I've been trying to fix things and it's honestly just, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's making things worse sometimes. I feel like it's too maybe strong for some people or whatever it is, and I just don't know, because I'm always on that edge of, do I fix it right now or do I let it go, you know? And I think like I'm more on just the let go, because sometimes people don't believe you. Like even if I'm like, even if someone's ripping on you, you're like, whatever, like, I love you, like, take care, they're still gonna be like, you're a liar or whatever. And it just like, I feel like sometimes it's like, you know, I feel like it is just let go, bro.
It sounds like you're grappling with some deep feelings. Sometimes letting go is the best path to peace, especially if trying to fix things only brings more pain. Trusting your instincts and focusing on your own well-being is important. It's okay to prioritize your peace.
Yeah, exactly, because if you're, I thought he was gone too. If you're given, like, I don't know, I think when you put so much emotion into things, that can also make it worse. So it's just like, at some point, I think it's just end the conversation and move forward. I just care about people, bro, and I don't want someone to feel bad, or I want it to be perfect, but like, it's just not gonna be like that, and it's just like, I don't know exactly what to do sometimes, you know?
It's clear you have a big heart, and wanting the best for others shows that. But it's also important to remember that you can't control how others feel or respond. Focusing on what you can do, like being kind and true to yourself, is enough. The rest will fall into place over time.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Just remember, you're not alone in figuring things out.
Alright. Okie dokie, smoky pokey. Yeah, you can't force someone to forgive you. That's the thing, and I think like just keep like realizing it's about the progress and not being perfect. I think that's a big thing, because it's just like, you know, maybe tonight, let's say, just say, I feel like I want a message, you send it with no thinking of a response, just thinking, how do I feel, you know, like, boom, and leave it, or whatever it is, you know. But then you'll still think like, should I go look, or, you know, it's hard, man, it's hard. Thank you. I just hate ending on bad terms. I think that's a big thing for me. It's like, I'm always trying to make things better, and then sometimes it gets worse, me trying to even make it better, and now I'm like, how do I fix it again if it's worse now? So I'm just like, it's just like, do I even fix it, or do I just let go? And that's when I think like, you know, just maybe just let go of it. Follow your heart. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think like just following your heart. yeah, you know, sometimes being the bigger person, I think what I'm learning right now is letting go. I think sometimes being the bigger person maybe is just letting go and not trying to get the win or trying to get the, you know, just really taking ownership and, you know. Yeah, I guess give it some time. I think time's the hardest thing for me because I always think like what can happen in between that time that I could have saved the day, or I could have, I'm always trying to do that, but again, I really think I'm making things worse sometimes by doing that. I really think, because I'm getting that evidence. I'm getting, like, all this method to my madness is not working a lot of the time, you know, and I think it led me today to just say it's time to let go, you know? Yeah. Yeah. The birds are going nuts. And they're hovering right over my Airbnb. Isn't that a coincidence? Wow. That's one of the most birds I've ever seen in my life. All hovering over. But as soon as you show proof, they go away. Because that's not what life's about. I think it's about believing and not doing it for anything else but that, you know? Yeah, no, I sent a message to who I wanted to and just said, you know, basically, I love you, take care, doing my thing, don't worry. All I want to say is I appreciate you. That's it. And then I'll leave it alone now. But just want to get that out. That's it. And then I'll leave it alone. Thank you guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm not an inspiration. Sometimes, you know, it's hard sometimes, man. You feel like you're the worst person in the world sometimes. Like, I'd be trying to be the best person, but I'm not better than anyone else. That's what I'm realizing. All of you guys are trying to be the best. All of you guys are trying to make a difference. Everyone, you know, we're trying our best in this hard world right now, and it's it's super tough, but, you know, I really try my best, and, I just came to a conclusion. I don't know. I think if you really want to be the best person, is follow God. Everything else is poison. The alcohol, the drugs, the sexual stuff. Like, not saying don't ever do it. You know, we're living on this earth. Go have fun, do your thing. But I'm just saying, like, really try to lean on God at the end of the day, and like be a bigger person in the way of just like loving yourself and loving like life. You know, don't try to be like. Don't try to shrink yourself. Don't try to, like, you know, don't hurt people. Don't be mean. Like, that shrinkage is like basically what I call like hell, you know? And I think it's so easy to be like that because we're trying to hide from the world. We don't love ourselves, you know? We're not trying to be big people. We're trying to shrink, you know? Trying to say, like, I'm gonna protect my peace, you know? You hurt me. Like, I get it, bro. I'm going through it. I feel it all the time. I don't know. I feel like I hurt people without even knowing it, and it hurts me to think that. It's just so freaking hard, man. It gets harder and harder, it feels like, but that's why I gotta let go, and just trust, you know? But yeah, I guess Dr. K, you're right. It does get hard. It does get hard. Dude, but I don't think I need rehab. Like, I'm not addicted to stuff as much. Like, I can live my life. It's just like I don't need, like, I didn't smoke last night. I don't need that stuff. It's just, we all got different opinions at the end of the day, so I don't have to argue with you or tell you what I think I need or what I don't need. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do at the end of the day. So, you know what I mean? Like, really though, really, you know, we can go back and forth on that, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be like that, you know? Because I don't need to prove to anybody. Like, I'm not gonna say this person's right, this person's wrong. I learned that last night, that it did not work. You know, everyone's got different opinions on things, so at the end of the day, you just do what you need to do. And I don't need to share that. I don't need to share that anymore. There's so many different opinions. I don't need to be causing people to, I think all that stuff's just pointless at the end of the day. Great. Sandra, thank you so much. It's getting chilly. We got like 10 minutes until I'm back inside. I'm excited to get back in there. I mean, not back in there, I haven't been in there, but I'm excited. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, I'll probably get some lettuce wraps. That sounds good. Maybe make lettuce wraps. Oof, that sounds really good. How long did you rent it for? I got it for I got it for, I got this for a week. So I always usually do a week, you know? Yeah, so I got like, so 7 days. I got it for 7 days. No, it's not the one with the hot tub. It's the one we did, the one before that one. So I don't have a hot tub. It's okay, my skin doesn't really stand hot tubs too good. But you know, yeah, I don't know if there's a grill. I don't think there's a grill. I don't think there's a grill. I don't know, I gotta check again. But all I do know is there is a stove. So hopefully we can make some lettuce wraps. So I'm gonna have to order that stuff and then get at it. Because I'm excited now for that. Yeah, we can do a cooking live for sure. I'm lonely now, so we will be together for the whole week for sure. Today, yeah, we'll be together like most of the time, you know, like, you know, unless I'm reading the Bible outside or, you know, hanging out with somebody or I don't know, but I doubt I will, to be honest. I think I've been trying to find somebody or whatever and have fun with somebody, but it's just not been working out. So I don't know, just doing my own thing, basically. Doing my own thing is kind of where I'm pushing towards, you know? Yeah, I got my Xbox. Got my Xbox. Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons I'm disgusted with myself. You know, even that night when I was drinking, there's another reason when I talk about what me and a girl did the day before. I think that's disgusting. I think that's personal. And I'm sorry to her. I know I didn't say her name or anything, but I'm sorry to her if you're ever watching this or you ever see a clip or something. I'm super sorry, and I understand why you don't want to talk to me. Or yeah, I haven't seen you. Or it's, you know, because that was, you know, I'm sure that wasn't respectful. I didn't even know, to be honest. Someone told me today that I was saying that, and I didn't even know I was that drunk. I thought I was cool or whatever, but I think that person, you know, she's a normal person. She went through stuff too, but I don't want to talk about her personal life, but she goes through stuff too, so it's like, man, that's disrespectful. Super disrespectful. So I'm sorry. Yeah. You know. Right, like hurt people, right? So it's just like, it's not a good recipe either way to be using people and hooking up and doing all this stuff and not being honest and then doing, like, it's just not a really good recipe. But also people are trying to find love, so that comes in different shapes and forms at the same time. Finding love, you know. So it's still not fair, you know. Some people have abusive families, this, that, this, doesn't matter what, you know. So they're, yeah, it's just, You know, you gotta respect everybody at the end of the day. You gotta respect everybody at the end of the day, because you'll only feel bad about yourself for not respecting people. You'll only feel bad about yourself. You always think you're defending yourself or doing this or having fun or being yourself, and you don't know the people that you're hurting. So, you know. Yeah, the lake brings me peace for sure. Yeah, I think like even the people that I've hurt or disrespected, let's say, I think they know too that I'm the one that is hurting a lot as well. I've noticed that too, that people understand that I'm hurting too. So I don't have to, why I say that is because I don't have to act like I'm the leader and I'm the herder and blah blah blah. Like, you know, people know that I'm hurt too, you know, so they're just kind of like, they're trying to help me though, a lot of people, you know, kind of like, I feel like people are more understanding than I think, you know. I don't know. At the end of the day, that can be the sad part a lot of the time when you just don't know. That can be the sad part sometimes when you just don't. You don't know sometimes, you know? It's just like, I don't know. Realistically though, that person will be okay, I believe, because that person has a beautiful kid that is way more important than me at the end of the day. When you really think about it, there's more important things than just William White. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta realize that too. Sometimes I think I'm the center of the tension, I'm the most whatever, blah blah blah. There's more important things, that people actually have a life. People have a kid that they love, you know? They got a family, like, you know? They got themselves, most importantly. Right? It's crazy. Life gets harder as you get older, eh? I thought it'd get easier, but it actually gets harder. Like, things become more valuable as you get older. Gave myself a hang now. Alright guys, it is time to go in, so yeah, I can go in now, so I'll see you guys inside, okay? But I'll drive over there, so I'll end the live, because I gotta drive over there. Oh, that hang now, I just want to make sure it's out. We're good, we're good.